name is Jeremy Quick, and this is my first video blog post in English. I'm right now in San Diego having some great time, but I wanted to speak a bit about this experience of body consciousness and connected with that, like free consciousness, which doesn't require your body to be active. Before I was doing much of Easter meditation, for example, breathing rhythms, some mantra while I'm breathing, body concentrating on some different body parts, for example, the chakras. And this work kind of hammered my consciousness into my body. It means so that while I'm thinking, while I'm feeling, while I'm mantraing in my inner being, I'm feeling to be stuck somewhat into my body. For example, if I'm doing some mantra, I sense how my breathing life is getting connected with that, and it feels that my consciousness is not so free than it could be. Nowadays I've been doing more about this exercises with free consciousness, for example, of free thinking or like body-free feelings. More exercises of anthroposophical Rosicrucian way of meditation, and it gave me this experience that actually we don't have to be aware of our body when our consciousness is moving, and actually that kind of free consciousness would be more free. It's not stuck, it's not so much formed as breathing and mantraing same time, or like this sort of practice. We can make a simple experiment with it, that we take, for example, our first finger and we concentrate on that, and we concentrate about the sensation which we have of our finger. And after a couple of minutes we realize that actually we don't feel our finger, but we feel the sensation around it. It's like bondage or something. It's kind of this living sensation somewhat. And then later on we can spread that body sensation all over our body, and we realize that wow, actually this is my body sensation, which is sensational feeling of experiencing our body. It's kind of like me feeling, and this me feeling requires our consciousness to work, and from this respect it stocks our free movement of our consciousness, since, well, that's the first thing we believe, or we have identified ourselves with this me feeling, or our breathing, or our bodily sensations. And it's actually, our being is more than that. Actually, that's like the form or result of our being, is this me feeling, our breathing, and even our normal emotions, or like thought forms. They are kind of crystallized dead ends where our consciousness have dropped from this free flow. But yes, there is a way also to make our consciousness more free. So it wouldn't need to rely on our breathing, our body, our feeling patterns, or even our thought patterns. Our thinking can be free, so it doesn't need necessarily our planning, our formed structures of thought, but it has logic in itself. And this is the way of practice which I'm doing right now. And it's much connected to Rudolf Steiner's book Philosophy of Freedom, which tells you that we can actually be free in our thinking and perceive this other realms of existence through that. And actually the other existence are manifested towards our feeling, willing, and thinking life. So that the parts of our feeling, willing, and thinking life that are still formed are not available to experience that more subtle way of existence. So we need to develop, in that sense, like formed free capacities to experience the subtle existence. And this is what philosophy of freedom is all about. Or not all about, but little part. And I'll let you tell you more about my process when it goes on. But have a nice day. See you around.